This is a video just to show you how to clean your Inkredible pen. I've got a few of mine here, whoa, with bonus sticky tape. And let's just see if any of these need cleaning, but I'll just show you and what happens if they do. Oh, that one there I could give a clean. That could either be clean or it might need more ink. I'll check that in a second. But usually they just work all perfectly smoothly like this. Yeah, so everything is good. But it was this one here. See how it's skipping a little bit? So what I would do first is, and I've got paint all over my arm here. What I would do first is just open the pen up and just check that there's ink in there, because sometimes obviously if there's no ink that will change things. So I'm just making sure that that's got its ink. So that's in the converter. I've loaded some of the mermaid ink in there, the mermaid marker ink. So just while I've got that lid on, what I would do first, check the ink, then I would just give my little pen a flick. Just one, just to see if it just needs a little bit of the ink shooting back up the end. Maybe I've stored it tip up or just something's upset it. No, so that hasn't worked. So then what I would do is clean the nib, because it could be that either I've left the lid off and the ink has dried and I need to, because you can see how fine the nib is there, that little tiny line there, the ink comes out here, flows down here and through the nib. So it's a very fine instrument. So I've just got some water here. And what I would use and what I would recommend is distilled water, which you can get very, very easily. And I have this in my studio all the time whenever I make sprays or anything, just because tap water does have things added to it, and especially in the case of a fine instrument like this, could create a problem for you. So what I, could like block the little pen up or whatever. So I would put the distilled water in here and give her a little bath. So ink will come out because we're wanting to cleanse that. And if it was really clogged and this didn't work, then I would let it soak just with the nib covered up with the water. I'd let that, pour some of that water out and just let it soak overnight. Give her a little wash, a little bath. And then with a lint-free cloth, that just means not a tissue that has lots of little fibres. Just give her a little wipe clean. And just have a look just to see if there's anything maybe blocking that. And it could even be where I've been using it on something. I'm experimenting with my supplies all the time. And it could be that it's just something that's clogging that tip. So then what I'll do is make sure she's nice and clean, and now she's working again. So it could have been a little fibre, it could have been some of the ink dried, maybe I just didn't put my lid on properly, or I'd had it sitting on the table for too long. But she's just back to working gorgeously. The other thing with a fountain pen is, see how quickly I am writing. There is a limit to how quickly that ink can flow. It's different to a rollerball. It's different to other inks and other types of pen. And that's one of the reasons I love fountain pens, is that you do have to slow down a little bit. You can slow your roll, and that does suit this type of pen. But, if you want to go fast, you can still go fast, but eventually the ink won't be able to keep up with you. There's only... there's a limit to physics. So that is some tips on the gorgeous pen. Just keep them clean. If you're going to go away for a while or not use them for a bit, you could even give them a little bath and clean them before you put them away. And I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you're enjoying your beautiful Inkredible pens.